Hi, all you beautiful. First, I need to learn how to talk. Hi, all you beautiful souls. It's good to be back. I'd like to welcome you all to my channel, Spiritual Talk. Today, it's just more or less kind of a chat on the timelines, dimensions, and it's changes. Um, Today, I got up like you're kind of feeling like you got stagnant energy. I know I am. Um, I've been going through a lot of changes. It's been kind of like up and down and, kind of all around. And lately I've been feeling more alone. It's like I'm disconnected, but it's like I'm on a higher frequency because I don't see a lot of people around, which is really weird because you go in a neighborhood, and I went biking this morning, and I went in a neighborhood, and it was really quiet. It was good that it was quiet because we didn't have all that machinery going and what have you. But like I never heard people, never no kids playing, um, which seems really weird to me. Um, it is kind of lonely sometimes when you're kind of like you're up there, and um, this morning it kind of started off a little rocky. Like the sky was completely blue, and then there was a conversation which was kind of sad, and it was someone was feeling like more down and sort of disconnected, and it's kind of like you get into that confusing type thing, and then when you start feeling the energy, things change. So what ended up happening is it started clouding over rather quickly. So it was like, okay, I'm gonna go for a walk because I had to, like, you gotta change it up, change your vibration. So I went for a walk, and as I was going for a walk, it started clearing up because we may not realize it, but we do. We like you do have an effect on what's like. You can't change things, but you can change your outlook, your spot. And as I started feeling a little more energetic and feeling better, it was like I kind of changed into a different dimension timeline type thing. Um, in some cases, it's well, not in some cases, it is usually a little strange because you're there and you're looking around and you're confused because it's a beautiful day. The sun is bright and shining, but there's no one out. It's like, where did everyone go? So you kind of feel alone. And then when you're in one of those moods where you're sort of, you want to be alone, but you can't be alone, you got all the noises and like people all around. So it's kind of like you're going up and down. And I was watching a girl on YouTube last night, and I was feeling her. I was feeling what she was talking about. I was kind of, well, I was seeing her journey. I was sort of seeing what she was seeing, and feeling what she was feeling. And then this morning, same thing with the person here. I was feeling them. I could feel when their energy changed and when their frequency changed, because when their frequency changed, like it's not that I'm feeling it so much, feeling them on the outside as it's pushing on me, but I'm actually, it's like I am them at that moment and that time. So I was feeling their anxiety, and I was feeling their anxiousness, and I was feeling their frequency vibration, because my vibration got like, oh, it was very uncomfortable. Right now it's extremely hot outside, which it's that's not too bad for me. I actually want to go swimming. I got a pool and just waiting for to get it put up, which is going to be really soon. And then once it gets put up, I'm going to be spending a lot of time in it. Um, at the moment, I'm sort of airheaded, and I've been confused because it's like, well, I know nothing. It's like my mind is blank, and it's really weird because there's there's no stress, but it's kind of like you're just duh. I know I've been feeling that a lot lately, and sometimes it's like I'm disconnected from everything, but I now know it's because I'm letting go of the old, and I'm being prepared. Like I thought that, okay, well, it was like I felt like there was an attachment to me, which there sort of was, and it was my own attachment. It was my own feelings that was attached to me, because I felt like I was disconnected from my higher self. But basically, what I told you there is that, like, even though I felt like I was disconnected from my higher self, I'm connected, and that's why I'm able to still, like, speak in the universal language. And it's like, well, okay, like, I'm my higher self, and I'm not, but I am. We're always our higher self. It's just like how we're going to be at that moment, or second, or what have you. And like, you hear the stories of uh, Joshua, Jesus, as some of you call him. And it was like he'd be fine and calm, and what have you. And then he'd come across something that just irked him. And he was just like, "No," and pushing over tables and what have you. Okay. Well, I actually know how he feels, because that's the way I feel sometimes. It's like you want to just say, like, this girl, she even said it herself, and I've said it many times. Sometimes people need a good slap. Sometimes they need a good punch. But I'm not a violent person, even though I feel like I just want to, like, be slap them. I don't, because I need to learn to, like, kind of just shake my head and walk away. But like, as I explained, sometimes I I don't do that, especially when someone is being very ignorant, and they're blaming other people for their own actions. Um, that's where I draw the line, and it's like, well, hey, wait a minute, like, it's time. Stop doing that. Stop saying about how someone else is, when you really need to step back and look at yourself. And I've been looking at myself a lot. I've had, like, someone saying, well, like, this is how you are, well, or this is how I see. Well, it's, and I've said it before. See, we can't judge other people's homes, or how things are going in their home, or how they're doing, unless you're spending a lot of actual time with them, and you're in the home and you see what's happening. Because when you want to change your vibration, because we stay, and sometimes I do stay, and I fight and I push back. It's like, as they explain it, we're in the lion's portal. And I've taken so much crap, and it's like that little girl that's been abused and what have you. It's like, well, wait a minute. Like, when I was younger, I come out of that and I pushed back, but then I got into the same routine, but it was more of, I was feeling sorry for myself. And I realized I can't feel sorry for myself anymore because I'm the one doing it. I can't judge other people, although we all do from time to time. But if you sit back, who we're actually judging at times is ourselves, because it's kind of a reflection. It's like what you give out is what you get back. So I don't want to give out negative vibes, because I know that when I'm feeling kind of down and negative, it reflects on other people. And I just have to remember that other people feel my emotions and how I am. So I don't want people feeling sorry for me. I don't want people thinking that, oh, well, this person, they got low self-esteem, so I'll pump my little ego and I'll make them feel even worse. So that's when you go away, and then I come back and my energy was still feeling quite stagnant. So I went for a bike ride. I know that I haven't so much been, like, I've been ascending, but I haven't been really leveling up. If I have, I'm just not quite totally aware of it yet. Um, it's, it's something I need to do myself, is to get out there and be out of my comfort zone. Like, we're in a world of rules, and we're not supposed to be in a world of rules. It's like, have morals and values, like, not say, oh, well, you can't do this, or like, you can't do that because we say so. Well, like, as far as, okay, people speeding, fine. Just remember that for every action, there is a reaction. But someone told me, I heard today, that there's this thing called Spaceballs on the news. Oh, you got Spaceballs. What the frig is Spaceballs? Anybody see the movie Spaceballs? It's like monkeypox. It's like this. It's that. It's like, hello. Like, are you guys actually listening to what you're hearing, or are you just kind of set in the way that, like, oh my god, it's something new? Well, it's not. It's words. It's mind over matter. If you think you have it, or you think it's real, then it's going to be real to you. But know that it's not. It is. It's like spells. It's like, well, I'm going to tell you this, and you'll believe it because I'm going to drill it in your head. It's the programming. Be your own person. Don't fear something because somebody says it's there. Like, we get the information from scientists that are being paid by our government, but the real scientists are out there, and we're all the real scientists. We're all the real creators. And I guess on that note, I'm going to leave you with it, because I feel like I'm kind of going off in a tangent, and I'm sort of a little lost at the moment. Things are starting to come in, and it's sort of distractions, and that's okay. But I'm going to get off because I'm going to go do something for me. I'm going to figure out how to put my pool together and enjoy this day. It's beautiful. See? Okay? So just remember to come in and be centered and be who you are, not who somebody else says you have to be. I have a hair. I have a cat, so I must have a hair on my mouth. But anyways, I'm going to leave you with that. Deshkele. I send you all much love, light, many blessings, and most importantly, very good health to anyone and everyone wanting or willing to receive it. Deshkele toto skrie, putukure marakria toto egalera kure koto e krabari. Have a great day, y'all. Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm blind. Not really, but it's really sunny out, so